Public space. It's a good public space. It's a place worth caring about. It's well defined. It is emphatically an outdoor public room. It has something that is terribly important. It has what's called an active impermeable membrane around the edge. That's a fancy way of saying it's got shops, bars, bistros, destinations. Things go in and out of it. It's permeable. The beer goes in and out. The waitresses go in and out. And that activates the center of this place and makes it a place that people want to hang out in. You know, in these places in other cultures, people just go there voluntarily because they like them. We don't have to have a craft fair here to get people to come here. You know, you don't have to have a Kwanzaa festival. People just go because it's pleasurable to be there. But this is how we do it in the United States. Probably the most significant public space failure in America, designed by the leading architects of the day, Harry Cobb and I.M. Pei. Boston City Hall Plaza, a public place so dismal that the winos don't even want to go there. And we can't fix it because I.M. Pei is still alive, and every year Harvard and MIT have a joint committee to repair it, and every year they fail to because they don't want to hurt I.M. Pei's feelings. This is the other side of the building. This was the winner of an international design award in, I think, 1966, something like that. It wasn't Pei and Cobb, another firm designed this, but there's not enough Prozac in the world to make people feel okay about going down this block. This is the back of Boston City Hall, the most important, significant civic building in Albany, in Boston. And what is the message that is coming? What are the vocabularies and grammars that are coming from this building, and how is it informing us about who we are? This, in fact, would be a better building if we put mosaic portraits of Joseph Stalin, Pol Pot, Saddam Hussein, and all the other great despots of the 20th century on the side of the building, because then we'd honestly be saying what the building is really communicating to us. That it's a despotic building. It wants us to feel like termites. This is it on a smaller scale, the back of the Civic Center in my town, Saratoga Springs, New York. By the way, when I showed this slide to a group of Kawanians in my town, they all rose in indignation from their cream chicken. And they shouted at me and said, it was raining that day when you took that picture. Because this was perceived to be a weather problem. This is a building designed like a DVD player. Audio jack, power supply. And look, these things are important architectural jobs for firms, right? We hire firms to design these things. You can see exactly what went on. 3 o'clock in the morning of the design meeting, 8 hours before deadline, 4 architects trying to get this building in on time, right? And they're sitting there at the long boardroom table with all the drawings and the renderings, and all the Chinese food caskets are lying on the table. And what was the conversation that was going on there? Because you know what the last word was, what the last sentence was of that meeting. It was, fuck it. That is the message of this form of architecture. The message is, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.